Good morning. I am SN Pradhan, Satyanarayan Pradhan, an ex-IPS officer who has now retired and is now the CEO of CyberPeace, an NGO which is working in the sector of cyberpeace and security. Today's topic that we are going to consider is AI and its role in modern policing. Now, policing is a citizen-facing service. The citizen at large is the client and the police is the performer or is the delivering point of societal safety and integrity. With the coming of artificial intelligence, there is a inflection point in the policing also, in social safety also, in the security of the country also. Because AI can be and is already proving to be a game changer. After the birth of internet, the coming of AI is like a revolution, the impact of which is perhaps not anticipated by the public at large, by the citizens at large, whether it is in India or whether it is across the world. Now, the name artificial intelligence can be a misnomer. I firmly believe that an artificial intelligence cannot provide the intelligence without the human intervention, the human in the middle. So, for the policing purposes, we may say that AI will be a game changer in provision of technology, in provision of predictive analysis, in risk analysis. But at the end of the day, it has to be responsible and ethical, for which human intervention is absolutely essential. Now, let us take the case of facial recognition technology, FRT. Now, FRT is something that is a force multiplier and efficiency multiplier for police the world over. But it also evokes the maximum danger, sense of danger and insecurity in the citizen. Because we have now had a lot of cases where FRT has gone wrong. In spite of the best machine analytics and the best large language model analytics, FRT has gone wrong. Misidentification happens. Misinformation happens. Similarly, the automatic number plate recognition, ANPR, which allows police to identify the vehicles which were used in the crime. Now, it is a potential efficiency multiplier, but it also a sensitive issue. If the wrong vehicle is identified, a lot of damage could be done to the privacy concerns of the individuals. So AI cuts both ways. AI can be a very good servant for efficiency and service delivery and good governance delivery, but it can be a Frankenstein also. That's why in the outset I said that it is a human intervention, the human in the middle, which is going to be very, very important to consider. Now, what is the use of AI in modern policing? In modern policing, if you could have the technology which predicts the possible incidence of a certain type of crime, the area in which it might happen, the geographical profiling of the crime, the red hotspots model of finding the hotspot zones of crime. This can be a very good efficiency tool. It's called predictive policing. You predict the possibility of crime, the frequency of crime, what crime might happen in what area, and who are the people who will be involved. But already you can see that when you go into such depths and the machine finds out who are the people going to be involved, there the machine might go wrong. Because as long as it is finding of the area, finding of the frequency, finding of the typology of crime, there is no problem, no danger involved. But when you're looking at the profiling of the citizen who has committed the crime, every criminal is also a citizen of some country, then we realize that it can go wrong. So what is to be done is the legal and the governance framework of AI in policing has to be very responsibly designed. As we speak, some few months ago, Maharashtra launched the Maha Crime OS AI, which is supposed to be a fusion kind of a model which really bakes efficiency into all the functions of policing, including starting from report writing, crime reporting, investigation, predictive analytics, facial recognition, video recognition, ANPR, all technologies which have potential through the AI platform are going to be part of that. Mr. Satya Nadella, who is the chief of Microsoft, was there in Mumbai along with the chief minister who launched the program. Now this MahaOS AI is aimed at becoming a convergence in the fusion point of an approach which can be called total policing, where all data, all relevant data are available, analytics are done by machine, and predictive policing is also ensured, along with process efficiency, governance efficiencies in all policing purposes and policing targets and policing processes. Potentially the Maharashtra model, which has been launched just a few months ago, can become a template for other states of the country, other states of India to follow suit and customize it according to their requirement. So there is a great platform which potentially can be a real game changer for policing in India. But it remains to be seen. We'll have to wait and see how does it impact policing in one state, Maharashtra. It's a very progressive step, and the Chief Minister of Maharashtra went on record saying that we will ensure that it is responsible and ethical. What do we mean when we say responsible and ethical policing? The concerns, human rights concerns of a citizen, the privacy concerns of a citizen, the efficiency concerns of a citizen, and the personal security concerns of a citizen must be addressed. As I said, AI can be a good servant, but it can be a Frankensteinian master if we let it loose without ensuring processes and governance and accountability and transparency. So, it is a great opportunity for policing across the world to become very efficient, at the same time very citizen-friendly policing. We must remember that I have this favorite quote that while police is actually a citizen in uniform, a citizen can be police potentially without uniform. That is where the safety of the society lies. AI can really prove great help in this, great efficiency multiplier in this, and it remains to be seen how legal and governance basis is given to AI. In India, we have the DPDP Act, which is the latest act, which talks of privacy, which talks of citizen security, identity security, etc. But we may have to become more granular and actually legislate, have a legislative and legal base for all kinds of utilization of AI as a technology. For example, use of body cameras. It's an invasive technology, but it has to be given the legal basis before we really spread its wing across the country, across India. Now we have heard of the Kumbh Mela FRT use, where millions of people were converging on Kumbh Mela, and FRT technology was used to good effect. ANPR was used to good effect. In the Global AI Summit, we had the use of video cameras for security of all citizens as well as the delegates. So there are great use cases of the use of AI in policing, not only in India but across the world. But as I said, there will be granularity required and expected and anticipated for policing which happens in depth. When you go for facial recognition of every citizen, some countries I would not like to name, but some countries have made facial recognition the default governance outreach platform or outreach process across entire citizenry. Now, in a democracy like India, whether it will be viable or feasible legally to have facial recognition across the board. As I said in the beginning, FRT, despite its efficiency, can become an invasive technology unless done responsibly and ethically. So all in all, I must conclude by saying that AI in policing, in modern policing, is an idea whose time has already come, and not only it has come, it is being implemented as a fait accompli. So there is no running away from this technology, but at the same time, we must make it as ethical, as responsible as is possible, because if you don't do that, then the governance duty, the duty of ensuring the rights of a citizen will be belied. As a scholar of human rights also, I can very clearly say that there will be a face-off between AI and HR or human rights unless we plan and design it properly as from the policing perspective. We have a great opportunity here. We also have a great challenge here. I would treat the invasion or the coming of AI, artificial intelligence, as a boon provided we do the ethical vetting and the governance vetting. AI is something which is like a platform or a tool which is an efficiency giver. But we must ensure that these efficiencies do not come at a cost to the citizens. Because the citizen is looking for trust, and due to historical reasons, there is a distinct lack of immediate trust in all things policing, at least in India, where the trust has to be built. The trust has to be built over the years, across incidents and across the geography. But I'm sure if AI is leveraged properly, it can be a trust builder, because trust is also an infrastructure for good governance. And just like in the payment gateways, in the digital finance infrastructure, we have been able to establish a lot of trust across the financial transaction universe. The legal transaction or the policing transaction, policing, if it can be called a transactional agency between the citizen and the law enforcement, it can be made very responsible, very trustworthy. If we miss the point of trust and trust holding from the citizen, then it will collapse. So it's a great choice. The choice is clear that AI is going to be a tool which is going to be used extensively, and policing is no exception. We can use this opportunity to become a real friend of citizens, and the policing can then become a great governance tool, providing trust and safety at the same time. Thank you.